if we could, but we can't because, of course, he's in the finals.
Shoutouts to Zappa in the chat.
Last time these two played, Troy was in losers of grand finals and Chaz was in winners. Troy won the first set, and then Chaz won the second set, but they were both 3-2. So as far as picking a favorite, you can't. Like, based on what happened last time.
I mean, there's always a crowd favorite.
Crowd favorite's Troy.
Crowd favorite is Troy. Everybody likes Troy.
And it's like, it's funny, it's not often that, like, Shiek is the favorite. I feel like it's probably because Troy's 13.
Exactly.
Well, we know why. It's like, yeah, he's 13.
He's so good at such a young age. And right now, this is actually looking really even.
Yeah, Troy was opening up. He looked like he was playing a little better, but Chaz just brought it back in, like, the past 20 seconds. I like the platform drop bear from Troy. They were both really predictable there. That was kind of funny. Yes, this is the winners finals. Neither of these players have lost yet.
And so this is,
however,
everything else is 3 out of 5 now.
Yeah. There are a few differences. Troy, I don't even know if he's dropped a game, whereas Chaz has actually had a lot of close calls already. He lost to, or he beat B and Pitzer, but they were both 2-1.
But that's not for good.
You did so well.
Thanks, I'm scared. I was going to come back and fight it. We did too. We were like, come on!
Okay. Yeah, this first stock is going to be huge for the momentum.
I'll check the comments later. Yeah, you did good. Big crowd. I'll see you guys next time.
I don't even think that was an intentional charge up smash from Troy. Yeah, neither of these characters are particularly good at killing. They both fit the fast but like not very strong archetype.
And that's one.
He's gonna drop there. Oh, spring instead. That's safer. Yeah, I agree with that more.
And that's something that I think that Taisa does a little better than Troy is actually get the early kills. Especially just off of the throws.
Yeah, they're both very good at. He bouncing fish the wrong way. That's technically a SD. As he was not going to die from the back throw. He wanted to bouncing fish back to the stage, but he bouncing fished the wrong way. I feel like that bear would have killed if he had even a little bit of rage, but he didn't. So things are not going Troy's way right now.
What? Oh, and he just
did they both kill themselves?
Yeah, SDs with the down air off of the stage.
Neither of them have actually killed each other. They've like pretty much killed each other, but then they finished them off for themselves. I like the bear zoning. Good grab. Lots of Chaz's damage on Troy is usually him catching Troy out of Troy's follow-ups because Troy's just kind of too aggro.
And this is still very, very close.
Yeah, it's hard to say what's going to happen here. Like, yeah, Troy could get a Randy up smash, Chaz could get a Randy up smash, but aside from that, it's looking like this is going to go to the high percents for both players. Ooh. That was such a punish, and he really didn't get much out of it. Chaz was looking for a grab, but Troy knew.
And we got him off the stage.
He's not dead though.
That was so close.
That was such an example of like capitalizing so much off of one mistake. And he waited, but it was good. But Chaz knew, and Troy needs to avoid Chaz's up airs, and Chaz knows. Chaz wants a grab, or he wants there's a grab.
And the back
Troy cannot bouncing fish the wrong way this time. Yeah. Another grab. Troy's not happy about that. I know.
Oh,
good tech.
Nice tech.
But he's going to get buried. Troy not phased by Chaz's amazing teching ability, and he's just going to roll up, and Troy takes the first game.
The look on Troy's face never changes when he's playing. He looks like he's just so not interested in the game at all.
I love how uninterested he looks. That's my favorite part.
He's like, yeah, I won again. It's fine.
Actually, Troy does not typically take the first game off Chaz. Normally, Troy just like loses the first game for whatever reason. Usually because he got outplayed, but sometimes it's cheese. Oh no!
Oh, are we gonna get the cheese kill?
Okay.
Oh, I thought we were gonna.
Speaking of cheese. So, like, could you imagine how bad Chaz would have felt if that had happened on his own counter pick?
Yeah, you counter pick, you get the cheese walked off your stage, or the stage transition doesn't allow you to get back on. So
This is looking like our boy level of Troy right now. Dude, we've gone up like 18 viewers because we were at 80 before as soon as Troy and Chaz
as
stepped
soon
up.
as Troy gets on
And Chaz.
on the screen, and Chaz, yeah, people love the fedora.
Absolutely. It's one of my favorites.
Ooh.
Oh God. Oh, 112, what's happening? 112, this is our cap. Thank you all for tuning in. We are watching Titans right now.
All right,
We're trying to commentate a match, but we can't.
I'm sorry.
The Zappa's over here.
We're reading the chat. Zappa, stop, please. All right, so back to this matchup here. Troy is at a commanding lead right now.
I don't know what's going on. This is like April stuff. I'm speaking of Troy's dominant period.
Yes.
Where no one would beat him.
And Troy took this tournament really serious. Did not switch to these random characters.
Like, Troy, he says that for whatever reason, he usually wins the top of the food chain events, but TGS not so much. Because he won the first top of the food chain, Zion won the second, and then he won the next one. And this is at the same place.
Ooh,
oh, the laser got Chaz.
laser.
They both got hit with the laser.
They're both flying off.
I don't. There's
I
no
don't know
words
what's
for that.
going on right now.
What's happening?
Chaz picked this stage, and it is working against him right now.
They both.
The low ceiling on the neutral part of the stage was really bad.
I'm so happy that Troy did that because he told me he was going to do exactly that. He was going to tomahawk.
Oh, we got the bomb. Ooh,
he's dead. That's a 2-stock on Chaz.
Wow.
He
didn't even want to see him. He didn't even want to see himself clapping at the end. Here you go. Sonic
However,
is still clapping in the
those of you who are
background.
more familiar with 2 out of 3s, this is a 3 out of 5. All sets from here on out are 3 out of 5. Chaz is not done yet.
And Troy has not dropped a game this tournament so far.
Wait, Puppeh hasn't dropped a game?
Yeah, Troy hasn't.
Yeah. Wait, has Troy? Can you check the bracket? Has Troy dropped a game?
He's 2-0'd everybody he's played so
2-0
far.
on Taisa, 2-0 on Zion, 2-0 on Sky. He has not dropped a game yet. Chaz hasn't dropped a set.
Yeah, well, neither of them have dropped a set, seeing that they're in the winners finals. But he has lost games.
Chaz,
and is one
perhaps
game
making
away
a
from
smart choice on not going back to Halberd. I think this is Troy's way of silencing a lot of doubters of him.
Yeah, he's going to show that he...
You can't be a has-been if you're 13.
Yeah, no, not at all. People are thinking maybe he lost it a little bit.
Squirt makes a good point in the chat.
Yeah.
Shoutouts to Vank, Squirt, and Zappa in the chat. Alright, this transformation is a little bit janky because walls and walk-offs.
Yeah, I think this portion of the transformation works more so in Troy's favor.
I don't feel like either Troy is has a hard read on Chaz or Chaz isn't playing well. I'm not sure what's going on right now.
I don't know what he just got hit by there.
Troy? It feels like what's happening right now is Troy is just getting more grabs. Chaz normally gets so much mileage off of grabs, but Troy is just getting more grabs right now.
And speaking of grab,
there's a back throw from Chaz. This not much good happens on this transformation.
No, not at all. And this is the low ceiling transformation, so Troy can get the nice down throw to up air kill, right?
He does it, but it does not kill, as Chaz has very good DI. F smash, the second hit is going to kill. Troy looks really focused. Chaz does too.
And the back throw at the edge of the stage.
Alright, not phasing Troy.
Evens it right up.
This is I do like this counter pick from Chaz, though. I can't... Right now, Troy just walks off to avoid a grab. That was a little silly.
That's the thing, though. We were saying that he hasn't been really grabbed, and he decides that I'd rather
Troy's just
run off
avoiding
the
it really well is what it is. Yeah, Chaz is a grab-heavy player. Say what you will, but he gets results, and he's very good.
All right, being next to this corner here. Nice fair from under the stage.
I just want to say, in the event Troy wins, 3-0ing Chaz is unheard of. Oh, yeah, that was too greedy. Chaz isn't going to fall for that.
He went for it, and I understand, but he didn't get punished.
Oh,
Punished
Chaz
the
did
roll.
a pivot F tilt. That was very, very smart. I really like that option.
And again, maybe that's an adaptation.
Chaz jumps
that he's
out. Very
saying.
nice by Chaz. I feel like Chaz is a little more in it than he was before the vanish. And that's going to do it.
wow.
3-0. That's a 30 and a handshake. Zappa stop. And
Wow.
Troy walks off. Again, we can never get the